Welcome, one and all, to my end of year pickups. I can't see me buying any more now by the end of the year because of a big purchase that we've got to show later on. So it's a lot of deals and stuff that's gone on recently. What we have Prime Day, obviously Black Friday, and various other bits going on. Yeah, we've got stuff from all over the place and for a good variety of consoles in this one. Hope everybody's doing well. Made it a bit Christmassy just because we're getting that close, and I don't think I'm going to do another video now. The only other video I'll do is probably my 52 game roundup towards close to the end of the year, because some games that I'm quite close to finishing, so I want to add them to the list first. As you can see, we are not in the game library today because with it getting close to Christmas, I've had to put some boxes in there for storage as we sort everything out, and you know, still doing bits around the house. I didn't know what to put on the screen, so we've just got some random Winter Wonderland stuff going on that should change. Hopefully there's no adverts, otherwise we'll have to cut them out. So hopefully it should be okay. Also, I'm in the movie kind of game room with also the birds there, so you might hear her now and then. She likes to talk when I'm talking. We've got her out, so she's normally a bit quieter when she's out, so we'll see how that goes as well. And yeah, it's been busy. A lot to do obviously with the house. Still a lot to do with the house, which is why I've been a bit AWOL. The game room library tour will come. There she goes. It will be in the new year now. I've not got time. December's mental at work, always really busy, a lot to do, still a lot to do with the house, so I'm going to have a fresh start in the new year, hopefully get into the flow of making more videos more often. Like I say, other things I want to do, we'll see how it goes. Like I say, I'm still busy and got a lot of stuff to do, so yeah, just a little quick roundup on where we're at. That will hopefully be coming soon-ish at the start of the new year. So, pickups, that's what we're here for. End of year pickups, right. We've got, I normally do them in some kind of order of like steelbooks first and then games and stuff. However, I'm just going to do these in the order I've picked them up and places I've been, deals I've got, that kind of stuff. So, we'll start with the beginning, I guess. This was one random trip into town. I may have gone to watch a film or something. So nipped into Leicester, went into that CEX and came across one 360 game in there that I needed, and I've been after a little while. The price did spike on this a little bit. It came down a little bit. This is one of the best prices I've seen it for, and when I took it to the counter, the price had actually just gone back up, but obviously it honoured the price on the label. It had gone up about, I think, another 3 or 5 quid. So it was £15, and that's Death Smiles Deluxe Edition for the 360. So this has got 3 discs with it. It's obviously the game. It's got some desktop accessories and the soundtrack in there as well. So shmup for the 360. All 3 discs in there. Really good, great condition on this as well. It's really nice. So happy to get that, and got it before the price went back up. So that was pretty decent. Then I didn't have anything for a little while actually. That was quite a while back. It's probably not long after my last video. Then we had Amazon Prime Day, and I managed to pick up a few bits actually. I think I got more on Prime Day than I did Black Friday. Didn't really get much Black Friday. We've got 3 games and a steelbook on Prime Day. I managed to get my Prime free for a month, and then when it kind of ran out, they extended it for another month for free. So that worked out nice because it was, I've still got it at the minute, but that will end mid-December. So I had it all through Black Friday and everything else, getting presents and stuff, so that it was quite useful. So I can't remember the prices on these, just that they were good prices. They were cheaper than anywhere else at the time and what have you. We got for the Series X 2 Point Campus, and it's the enrollment edition, and it's a nice kind of box. It does come with a map, a big fold out map, 2 Point Hospital DLC bonus and campus bonus, so you get items for this game and the hospital, which I have already got. I picked this up because it had now left Game Pass. I was playing it on Game Pass. I only did a little bit on it, so we got it physical now to finish off and play. Was enjoying it. I do prefer the hospital one, but yeah, it's still pretty good. Nice, great condition on that one. The new one we got is, I've seen a few people pick this up recently. Went nice and cheap. I do have it on the PS3, and I think I have a collector's edition on the PS3 actually. But yeah, you know, as we do, we like to rebuy games and get remastered versions and that kind of stuff. And this is a remastered version, the Chosen Edition of Tales of Symphonia on the Xbox Series X as well. Xbox One, whatever, it just says that on there. So this does come with obviously the game, the steelbook, which is quite nice, 3 illustrations and some character stickers. If I can get this out without tearing the box it's in, we'll have a look at the steelbook. Like I say, a few people have picked this up recently, so probably seen it a few times. But yeah, nice steelbook in there. Now let's try and get that glare off. Got some big windows in this room, so it's quite glareful. That comes with the sticker sheets, which some are like pixel art and some are standard, and then obviously the lithograph kind of bits in there as well. So pop that to the side. And this one, yeah, I love this series, and especially in the arcade. You can't beat them in the arcade. I've got I've got number 2 on the Dreamcast, 3 on the original Xbox, and now I've got the first one, which I only played in the arcade because I don't have a Saturn. And they've brought out the House of the Dead remake, the Limited Edition. That's again for the Series X, and this comes in a nice slip cover with some nice little bonus extras. We've got a nice holographic. Name escapes me, but yeah, one of them in there, and it's got 2 cardboard standees of zombies from the game. They're pretty cool. So I'll pop them in there. I don't think, was there anything else in there? Oh yeah, and also came with some stickers as well inside the case. I'm yet to play it. Yeah, looking forward to playing it, because it's, like I say, I only played a little bit in the arcades and didn't get very far in the arcades, so looking forward to playing through this one. So I love the series. Number 2 on the Dreamcast, played that to death, and then obviously number 3. And I think there's, is it 4 and 5? Is the 5 now in the arcades? I think. But yeah, so looking forward to playing through that one. Obviously a light gun game. How it plays without a light gun, because obviously it's just going to be on the controller, I don't know. But we'll see, we'll see. So the one steelbook film we got from the Prime days was, well, no, I really wanted to go to cinema too, and just missed out on it, again being too busy. It was Dungeons and Dragons Honor Amongst Thieves. So this is the new iteration of Dungeons and Dragons that they've just brought out. Not much on the back there to see, so we'll just look at that. From one, enjoyed it, great film, great cast. It's Dungeons and Dragons, it's what you'd expect from it pretty much. But yeah, really enjoyed that, recommend seeing that. That was it for the Prime Day deals. Then we have, we nipped into game. Yeah, and on another trip to town. We've got 3 in the 3 for 2. Yeah, 3 for 2. I have to think then, and an extra game. So the 3 I got in the 3 for 2, these are all the same price. However, now I can't remember which they were. They're, I think, $11.99, $12.99, something like that each. And obviously one of them was free. A couple of games that quite a few of the guys have played and been talking about, so I thought I'd pick them up while they were there. And then one that I've been kind of curious about. So we've got The Chant on the Xbox One, limited edition. Sadly, it didn't, because it was from game, it didn't come with any of the limited edition stuff, such as the art book and that kind of stuff, so I might have to look out to getting them bits for it. Nothing inside, just a disc, but it is the right disc. I think this one is like a proper survival horror game from what I've heard, and then this next one is more like a kind of Telltale style game, make your own choice story game, and that is The Quarry. again on the Series X. Again, nothing in there because game. So yeah, yet to play them. I just missed out on playing them for Halloween. I've done some Halloween games and I got these just after Halloween, so I missed out on playing them during the spooky season, if you will. But been playing other stuff. And the third one I got, I played a demo of this briefly. It seems to play a bit like a kind of Souls style game. Stranger of Paradise Final Fantasy Origin. So yeah, not played this yet. It does come with the slip in there actually, and the guy even said, oh look, someone's left a slip in. I was like, don't take it out, just leave it. So I managed to get that one in there. But yeah, not played it yet. Let me know if you have played it, what you think. I only played it briefly on the demo. And one that I've been after this since it came out. It went down to a nice price. I think it was £20 when I picked it up. On the Series X, Resident Evil 4, the remaster, steelbook edition. So really happy to get this. Little slip cover and obviously the nice steelbook that comes with it. This I played through straight away. Oh, what a game. I mean, it's a fantastic game anyway, but yeah, the remake is just as good. It's great. It did a really good job of this one. Didn't really cut too much out, and yeah, it's quite faithful. So really nice to see and play that one. Keep looking down because the wall on the floor. I'm having to sit on the floor while I do this. Another pickup, random pickup actually, I'm drinking. It's a Wonka candy can, sparkling toffee apple drink. We got these on a trip to Birmingham Christmas Market, where I do have a pickup through 4 in a bit to show you. Actually quite nice. I managed to pick up 4 of these while we're there. They were just giving them out for free at the market, which is kind of cool. Then I think we're actually on to the Black Friday deals. The 2 and only 2 bits that I did get, and it's not Xbox. It's not Xbox stuff. So the 2 Black Friday deals I got, because the Black Friday deals were crap, really. They really weren't that good. Didn't get much at all, like I say, or didn't even see much at all that I wanted. In fact, there's one more thing, but it wasn't. It was from somewhere else. These were from Amazon as well, while I had it. So on the PS4, Bubble Bobble for Friends, or Bubble Bobble 4 Friends, the Baron is back. So my nephew actually has this on the Switch, but not the Baron's back version, the first version. I guess this is kind of an updated version that comes with a load of extra stuff. So more stages, more content, more than 200 stages, 4-player co-op, and it does include the original Bubble Bobble game from 1986, one of my favourite games of all time. Just, yeah, absolutely fantastic game. So yeah, I played it a bit with my nephew on the Switch, not this version, so we'll get this played as well. I couldn't find a physical on the Xbox, which is why I got the PS4 version, and it was really cheap. I think it was less than a tenner when I picked that up. $7.99 maybe, something like that. And the other one I got, I didn't know which system to get this on, because obviously I wanted it on the Xbox so I'd get the achievements. However, there's no physical copy of it on the Xbox, but the Xbox is the only one that you can get the gold edition of, where it has all of the DLC, including the Jaws of the Lion DLC, which is an extra game in itself. But I found it really cheap on the Nintendo Switch, and that is Gloomhaven. And this is the Mercenaries edition, so it does come with some DLC. It comes with the Solo Scenarios DLC, which is basically each character has its own level, and then obviously has the base game as well. And in each copy, no matter what system you get it on, you get an art card. Now I think the cards in the Switch, because I've been playing it. I think there's 6 different art cards to get. Now I got the Night Demon art card in this, so something else to collect. I'm trying to find all the art cards now, and I'll probably end up getting them on all systems and all that stupid stuff, like all the other stickers and art cards and things in games that we've got. But yeah, really enjoying this. Obviously it's based off the board game, which is rated as the best board game ever made, which I am playing through. But obviously playing on a console, it does do all the timekeeping and all the stuff that you have to manage yourself. Obviously the game does for you, so it's a lot easier to play. It does come with a the game only. So it has the board game version on here, plus its own game version as well, where you play through different scenarios. So yeah, hundreds of scenarios. Let's say 250 different missions, 1,000 plus abilities, dozens of enemies and bosses, 17 different characters which are unlockables, which you unlock through playing the game on depending what choices and stuff you do. It's a tactical RPG, if you like, with a very unique card-based system. Yeah, I highly recommend playing it and trying it if you can't get a hold of the board game, but the board game is amazing. It's great. So I had to play that. It works really well on the Switch, so I can take it with me when we go places and have it handheld, and also pop it on the TV when needed. But I might, when it comes cheap in a sale, maybe I might also get it on the Xbox. It's, yeah, because. Anyway, time to check on time. So the other Black Friday deal, we did get one more actually, and this was why we were out in Derby. So we went for the day because we had the week off, just to see. I think this was on a Thursday. We went the day before Black Friday, even though obviously everywhere had Black Friday deals going. I found this in HMV, cheaper than Amazon. Again, I can't remember how much it was. £20, I think. The 4K version, the complete series of The Last of Us. We finished this last night watching it. I'd only seen the first episode, so I managed to watch it free somewhere, but I had no other way of watching the entire series, so I missed it. But I'm glad I picked it up and bought it. It is phenomenal. A lot of it is just, it's picture perfect and dialogue perfect to the game. It's so good. The only bits they missed out a lot of the encounters with the affected. There was only a couple, and I think a few people have said about that. I can kind of see why, obviously to make it into a series or that kind of thing. But yeah, it's absolutely amazing. And like it says on the back, it is one of the best video game to screen adaptations of all time. They just get so much right in there. So Amazon, take note. This is how you make a good series. Absolutely phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. Loved it. So looking forward to season 2 and what they do with that one. And while we were in Derby, nipped into the CEX. These are all from the CEX. In fact, I did get before we went to the CEX, I went into a shop. If you know Derby, it's across the road from the main from CEX, from the main shopping centre. There's a little game shop. Something Exchange, can't remember now. And next to that, we looked in there but didn't pick anything up. Next to that, long story, was a kind of cash generators, converters thing. And I managed to find a copy of Dark Souls Remastered on the PS4. And it was under a tenner. I can't remember, maybe £7. It was like really cheap. I picked it up. I didn't know what I was going to do with it, whether I was going to keep it or trade it in for the big credit kind of trading, because obviously it trades in for a lot more. At the time I did it. It did anyway. I think it was like £20 game to buy, so I bought it for way less than half the price. But then when I was looking in the CX, I found a few bits, so I just decided to trade it in and get these instead. Because I have Dark Souls, and because it was PS4, if I want the remastered one, again, I'll probably get it on the Xbox at some point. Yeah, just one of them things. So, the bits we got with the credit, some I missed out when it first come out. I can't remember why I missed out on it, either sold out or whatever. I have seen one of these before, but it was dented and bent up. But they had a copy of this behind the till. I had a look at it and it's in great condition. Great film. It is Bohemian Rhapsody, steelbook. Yeah, I went to the cinema to see this. Big Queen fan, it's my favourite band. So yeah, really enjoyed it. The discs are nice kind of records. Yeah, recommend seeing that if you do know much about the band or not, or appreciate the music. Well worth a watch. So we picked that up, finally got that. My legs are going dead, so I'm going to have to keep moving. So the one thing that at first that I seen was a game for the 360. This can be varying price. It holds a decent value. I think it had gone down a bit to this price, so I thought now's the time to pick it up. It was the only 360 game they had that I needed. I obviously had a bit of credit, so for £10 we've got Resident Evil Revelations 2 box set. It says box set because this is kind of an episodic game. It comes in various episodes as you play along the game. It also does have all the bonus content. So we've got 2 playable side stories, 4 character costumes, the raid mode throwback map pack, raid mode characters, Hunk and Albert Wesker. I have this already on the Xbox One because I bought Revelations 1 on 360 and Revelations 2 on the Xbox One when it first came out, because that was during the kind of transition. No manual or anything there because it's got the writing. But yeah, going for that 360 set. We picked this up. I will play it again. Quite enjoyed it actually. Not a bad game. You play as, I think it's Claire and Barry as well. Don't see much of Barry in the Resident Evil game, so it's nice to play as Barry. And the other one we got, this again was behind the counter, and I seen it while I was getting that, so I asked to look at it. The slip cover could be better, but the steelbook's in really good condition. And the price that it was, this is another one that had also gone up in price when you scanned it, and it had gone up by, I think it was £6 or £8. So I was like, yeah, I'll definitely take that while it's cheap, because obviously they honoured the price on the sticker. It was £22, so yeah, it had gone up, I think, over 30 quid. It is Day 1 edition of Oddworld Soulstorm, the Enhanced edition. So it's just this corner that's had a sticker on it. That's a bit, you know, needs a bit of a clean up. And I need to try and get this sticker off now without it ripping the steelbook. But yeah, it has a really nice, the slipcover, sorry. Really nice steelbook on this. It's embossed as well, so the hand is embossed. It comes out in like a 3D effect. So there's Abe's bit. Not played it yet. Really looking forward to play it. This is obviously the remaster of the second Oddworld game that was on the original PlayStation. I did enjoy the remaster of the first one, so yeah, looking forward to playing this as well. It's also got the Vikers Labs, new game mode and challenge rooms. So yeah, give that a go at some point. Then 2 more bits, but these aren't mine. These are what the missus picked up. She had loads of credit from somewhere. So she decided to pick herself a couple of games up, which I'm going to show you anyway. So this game she's been after since it come out. I don't think it's the game she thought it was. We played it and finished it. It's very short, very easy, but it's co-op, so we had a bit of fun on it together, and we could play it when the nephew comes round and all 3 of us can play and have a laugh with it. It's Jumanji the video game. It was up at £10. There's only 4 stages to this game. And it's very, very repetitive, rinse and repeat. You find you're in an area, you find the 4 game pieces, you move on to the next area, you have to hold your ground whilst charging up this monument, then you go through some trap rooms where you avoid traps, then you do the 3 rooms again, and that's the end, and then there's 4 different areas you do that in. Yeah, not great. The characters' likenesses are great on 3 of them, however, Gillian, I forgot her bloody name. Yeah, the woman, she looks nothing like her. She's an awful character model, but the other 3 are perfect. They look really good. And then after she finished Paper Mario on the Switch, she was really getting into Paper Mario. She picked up the one on the Wii, but then we realised we'd already got it. But she found the one on the Wii U, Paper Mario Colour Splash, up at £20. This was all on credit. Like I say, she had quite a bit, so she picked this up for herself to have a go and play with. We've got some leaflets and stuff in there, and it's in great condition. Really nice sheeny case. And after watching her play them, it's, yeah, I wouldn't mind giving this a go as well. So at some point we'll get through that. Right, we're coming nearly close to the end, and the camera it's gone red, so it's about to die. As I was about to say, we'll have a quick cut before it cuts off, and then it cut off. So, as I said, we went into Birmingham for the Christmas market. We did have a good look round. I went into the game there, found a couple of bits, which I'll show you in a second. And I did find a couple of games, and I was going to go back and get them, but I didn't. We ran out of time, because we're just soaking in the atmosphere of the market and eating a lot and drinking too much. But I did get this when we went to the CEX while I was there. It was, again, the only game on the 360 that they had that I needed. It was only £3, so I thought I'd pick it up. Dynasty Warriors 8, which I think might be the last Dynasty Warriors game I need for the 360. Again, this is in great condition, complete with the manual, which is nice. So that was that. They did have a copy of Resident Evil Village Collector's Edition, the big box one on the PS4. Can't remember which it was, 100 and something, but the box looked quite beat up, so we left it. And the only other things we picked up, like I said, I got a couple of bits on game. They're not games, but they're gaming related. And there were these Final Fantasy VII trading cards. Not seen these before. Apparently they're exclusive to game, and they're on sale. They were up at £6, but they got on sale for £2.98. So there's one without the stickers all over it. Quite nice, and it kind of ranges all variations of Final Fantasy VII. So you've got obviously the PS1 version, the remake version on the PS4 5, and also Advent Children art cards in there as well. So we'll show you a few. I've got a few packs, and there's some really nice ones. It's got quite a few nice shinies. We've got Tifa there, so that's the original artwork for the original Final Fantasy VII. Then we've got a nice Vincent one. It's a kind of a remake one. Nice Aerith one. Ooh, there we are. My best shiny that I like is that one. That's quite a nice one. Nice 25th anniversary one, which is what these cards are for, I guess. And inside each pack you do get a code to get a digital card as well, so you can have a digital collection, which is kind of quite nice. We've got some chocobos and all kinds of stuff from it. So I've got some nice summons and stuff in there. Some nice artwork from, I think that's from the remake. Let's find an Advent Children one. I think that's from the Advent Children. So yeah, some nice art cards. On the back it's got dual language of Japanese and English. But yeah, really nice art cards. I went to my local and managed to get a couple more packs, or everything that they had in stock basically. I wiped out the game in, was it Birmingham I got them? No, it was Derby. Derby I picked these up. So I wiped out the cards from the Derby one and from my local. So you could buy the single packs at £3, or they did have a box set and it was on sale, but it was £60. You do get 20 packs in that, which works out slightly cheaper, but dropping £60 on some cards at the time after buying all this other stuff, I was like, I'll leave it for now and just get a couple of packs and see what they're like. And if I like them, I do like them, so I might try and get some more. We'll see if that box goes down any cheaper. So, on to the final pickup. I picked this up the other day. It was the day after Black Friday. It was certainly after Black Friday, because there's no deals on it. And I think that's why they dropped it after Black Friday. It was already released in America. We didn't really get a release date. I'd even spoke to the guy a few days before in game, and he had no idea. And then lo and behold, a few days later, I get an email. It's in stock. I go to my local. They've got one. Managed to pick one up. What is it? Obviously, it is the new PS5. So I've been waiting for one. I didn't want to get the original one. It was far too big. And there wasn't much out that I wanted, but now there's quite a few games out. Look, only PS5 games that I want to play, so now's the time to pick one up. And yeah, I was waiting for a slim model to be announced and to come out. It was inevitable it was going to happen, and then when I found out it was happening, I was like, yeah, I'll definitely wait for that. I know in America they got their kind of introduction offer. You got Spider-Man or Modern Warfare, I think it was 3, bundled in as a digital copy. In Britain, we've been screwed. We got nothing. They didn't even have any bundles going in game. Normally they do a bundle. Sorry, I've got to keep moving. My legs are going dead. Yeah, it was just a console. They had no offers on at the time. However, I managed to. I was talking to the girl in there. And I said, "Oh, you know," she was looking. She's like, "Yeah, they've done no deals. They might do further on down the line. They just want to sell the console." I said, "Well, you got obviously the deals on the old PlayStation stuff. So, what are the chances of me getting, you know, a game with it cheap and stuff?" And after a bit of chatting, that she was like, "Yeah, you know what? Yeah, let's do it." So I managed to get the Spider-Man deal. So this was still £70. there was no discount on it at all. She did it me for 50 with a console, so I got 20 quid knocked off it. So happy with that. You know, everyone's saying how good the game is, however short. It's a good game, so we'll play it. I did enjoy the first one. Not as much as everyone banged on about, but yeah, we'll give this second one a go and see how that turns out and plays. Because I'd picked number 2 up, the one I'd not played was Spider-Man Miles Morales. So I picked this up as well. It was a pre-owned $22.99, which was I think £2 cheaper than a new copy. I was in an orange to get a new copy, but I was like, you know what, save myself £2 and pick up another pack of them Final Fantasy cards. So yeah, we just went for that. That's in the console. I'm playing this at the minute, enjoying it actually. Yeah, seems pretty decent. I'm kind of almost enjoying it more than the original Spider-Man. I don't know. So yeah, and the other one I picked up, this was on sale there. Instead of, I think, 70 again, it was up at, I think, 40, which was the cheapest I could find anywhere, even pre-owned in CX. And this was brand new. I had to get it again. Even the missus says, you've got it again. You owned that game 3 times on 3 different consoles. So I know, but it's such a good game, and it's a remake. Obviously, it's The Last of Us Part 1. I had to get it again. After watching the series, it's like, I need to play it again. Even though I've just played the remaster on PS4 at the start of the year. I was like, I've got an urge to play it again now I've seen the series. I've started it, I just played the intro. And then I paused because I want to play the Spider-Man games and get them finished. So I'll probably start this again in the new year and add it onto next year's 52 game challenge. So yeah, interested to see what they do with it. After playing the intro, it didn't seem that much different. So I'm hoping it does get better and is noticeably different to the remake. But like I said, I've only played the intro, so I've not used any weapons or really got into the game, so we'll see. So they're the 3 games I got on the PS5. Another collection started, so I've got to make a shelf for that now in the library when I get in there. Yeah, so I've had to put it here. The problem is, it's still too big for a Calyx unit. It doesn't stand up or lay vertically across. It's just a bit too big to do that, so I've had to put it flat going backwards for now, which it's not ideal, but it keeps it off the floor. I can't get it on the TV unit because the TV fills the unit. It doesn't fit under the TV. It will do for now. We've not finished this room, so everything's not set. Things will change. It's playable. It's fine. But because of the cables coming out the back, it's not in a line either. It messes with my OCD. It's at a slight angle to make sure there's air for the cables. Yeah, it is a bit of a pain. It is what it is. We do what we do. I've just seen I missed these as well. So with the Prime Day deals, I did get myself a headset as well. Nothing special, but it works great. I don't use it much. It's just because we're now in the same room with the 2 TVs. There's one up on the wall here. If the missus is watching something on TV, I can still watch or play on this TV. So I'll put some headphones on so it don't disturb her. The sound in them's great. So I've actually been enjoying playing some games with the sound, like really, really good, and accents some of the games like the Resident Evil and stuff like that. Just hearing all the little bits, it was, yeah, really good to play. So, but I don't like wearing them for a long time. But that is it. There we are. End of year, end pickups. Like I say, I might be back with one more video before the end of the year, just doing my rundown of the 52 games challenge. So we'll see what I've played and if I've managed to do it. Let me know if you've played any of these games, especially the ones I haven't. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on them. Movies as well, if you're into your films. And yeah, we'll see you in the new year. After that, we'll hopefully some different content, and we'll do some tours of, well, we'll do some tours of the game library. If people are interested in the movie room and the board game room and stuff that I'm doing, let me know. We can do videos of that as well. It's not a problem. And yeah, have a good one, guys. So Merry Christmas. Have a great one, and we'll see you hopefully soon. Bye for now.